Welcome to our YouTube channel. In this video, I'm going to show you how to publish a new WordPress post with On-Page SEO. We all know SEO is very important to get ranked well in search engine results and to drive more organic traffic so that we can convert visitors to customers. I'm going to log into my website and will show you how to publish a new post with On-Page SEO. I'm logging with my credentials. This is our traditional WordPress dashboard where we can access all the WordPress related element like posts, pages, settings, plugins, and more. I'll take one of my world posts as an example and will explain you how to do publish a new WordPress post with On-Page SEO. So I'm navigating to all posts. Normally, to publish any new post, you need to click on add new under posts. So I will take one of my posts as an example and I'll show you how to optimize your post for On-Page SEO. So I'll start with successful blog tips. I'm searching for my post. This is the headline part and this is the body part, and these are your WordPress posts control panel. So while choosing any website headline title, you should be careful because when an user reads your headline, it should drive him to your website and so that he reads your blog post. So when you are discussing with some tips or some steps, you need to mention the steps count. This is very important point when it comes to the anatomy of any blog post title. Here I am going to discuss about successful blogger tips. So I mentioned 10 tips to become a successful blogger. So when you read my title, you eventually get an idea. I have discussed some tips about my blogging tips. So, and I have mentioned the count also. This is the count and this is the executive part. So after selecting a headline, before selecting any headline, you can do some search on Google. So search like successful blogging tips. You can get ideas of headlines from the search results. Here you can see 12 essential blog writing tips, top tips for successful blog, like that. You should consider all these headlines while creating headline for your website, and also make sure that you see some related searches at the end of Google search page results. So I have given a headline for my web post, and you have to modify your URL part. So by default, WordPress creates a URL by taking words from your web blog post title. Click on edit and make sure that URL is correctly generated. So 10 tips to become a successful blogger. Okay, click on OK and then come to the body part. You need to give some introduction about your blog post. So like I have discussed, everyone creating a blog these days because millions of blogs getting created every day, and I have given why should you use WordPress other than Blogger and Tumblr services available on the web. And the next part is you should be upload images related to your content. So as I'm discussing about successful blogging tips, I think this pic is more suitable for my blog post. So when you upload any image to your blog post, you need to click on edit and you should be giving alternative text and title text, because edit. See, when I place cursor on this image, you can see the title appearing, successful blogger. And in some case, if your internet connection is too slow and the website is not able to load your images, you can see the alternate text over there. This is very important in search engine point of view. While publishing your blog post, you need to make sure that your keyword appears in your blog headlines. So I am writing tips for successful blog, so I made a headline like this. This is a heading to H2 headline. And next, as I mentioned in my headline, I am discussing about 10 tips for successful blogging. So I wrote some 10 tips in this post. And the next part is linking. So whenever we are publishing any post, we make sure that our readers get enough information for what they visited our blog post. So sometimes we will be pointing to some other websites so that user gets more information about the particular topic. Instead of linking to single keywords, you should be linking to a phrase which gives a complete meaning. So as I discussed about SEO in this point, so for bloggers I gave a reference link to complete blogger SEO guide. So I have a post about SEO of blogger service, so I linked it to the. Always make sure that your blog posts are linked to inbound links. I mean that they should be open in the same window instead of opening in a new window. This is very important when you are linking to your own posts. I mean the posts on your website itself. When you are linking to posts which are published on other website, you can link it as open it in a new window. So always make sure that instead of linking to single keywords like WordPress SEO or Blogger SEO, you should be linking to a phrase which gives a meaning, so that you will get ranked for different search queries in search engines like Google, Yahoo and Bing. And another thing is, you need to select the category for which you are writing this particular post. As I am discussing about blogging tips, I categorized it as blogging. So I'm coming to the tags part. Tags are even detailed categorization. As I am discussing about Blogger and WordPress blogging tips, I tagged them as Blogger and WordPress. And make sure that you select a featured image for this. Set featured image. Search like this, successful blog. After you discuss about your blog post, either it is in terms of points or in terms of a paragraph, you should be concluding that topic, so that here conclusion means summary. You are summarizing all the tips so that the user gets a glimpse of what you discussed in the entire post. This is very important in SEO part. And finally, you mention any call to action, like if you liked our post, share it on Facebook or tweet it on Twitter, something like that. Or you can ask some questions like if there are any WordPress tips, you can comment on my blog. You can upload images to WordPress post by, for example, if you want to upload images, click on add media. You can either select a file from internet from your computer, or you can select a file from your media gallery, the images you already uploaded to your blog. Click on insert into post, select the image, click on edit, give alternate and title text for that image. What is this image is for. How to publish new WordPress post. You have to give alternate text and title text as well. Update, that's it. To resize your image, you can simply click on these markers. You can also align your image to right or center, something like that. You can adjust the image size and to which you should link to attachment page or a customer URL, something like that. Finally, after writing all your blog post, you should hit the publish button. After publishing, you see a status like publish. Until then, you will see a status like draft. So here are some tips. Choose your blog post title carefully. You can do some Google search for the related keywords and headlines, and then you have to edit your blog post URL. Write a brief content about your blog post. You need to give some introduction before actually going into the topic. Choose pictures carefully that suits your blog post content. After uploading any image, you need to give alternate text and title text, and give proper heading tags like whatever your topic discussing in this blog post, and make sure that keyword appears in your heading tags, and then write the content which you are intend to publishing this particular post. And while linking, instead of linking to single keyword, link to a phrase which has a meaning, so that you get ranked for different search keywords in Google search engine. Always make sure that you link to open in the same window instead of opening in a new window. This is an internal linking strategy. Make sure that you conclude the topic so that the visitor gets a glimpse of what you discussed in this post. Finally, a call to action like share this post, like this post, or tweet this post, or comment on this post. You need to categorize your blog post, which topic you are discussing about, and subcategorize in terms of tags. We are discussing about blog and WordPress in this particular post. Choose a featured image from your media library, and then hit publish. Click on view post. This is how your blog post looks like after publishing. Always reply to your comments. This makes us to build a good relationship with your visitors so that they can visit our blog daily. That's it from my end. Thanks for watching. Please do subscribe to our channel for more blogging and technical updates. Bye bye.